Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Are you picking up on the new Jikook vibes? Their recent social media activity has been subtly shifting, and if you know where to look, it tells a fascinating story. Get ready to dive deep into every shared glance and cryptic post, because we're about to decode their current dynamic in a way you've never seen before. Jikook's social media just got a lot more interesting, and you might be missing the subtle cues. We're breaking down their most recent interactions, analyzing every shared moment and cryptic post to reveal the true story behind their current dynamic. Don't miss out on these exclusive insights. Hit play now to unlock the secrets. The bond between Jimin and Jungkook, lovingly called Jikook by ARMY, has always been a fascinating subject. It's not just about what's seen on camera. It's about the silences, the gestures, the small moments that speak volumes. For years, Jikook have communicated in ways that go far beyond words through glances, timing, matching posts, and those seemingly random coincidences that make fans stop and think, was that really a coincidence? Recently, Jimin and Jungkook's subtle social media interactions have once again sent the fandom into a spiral of analysis and emotion. What appears simple at first glance becomes much deeper once you start connecting the dots, and when it comes to Jikook, dots have a way of forming constellations. It all began quietly, as it often does. After a few months of silence, Jimin and Jungkook both became active online almost simultaneously. Jungkook, who had been busy with his solo promotions, suddenly posted a late-night livestream, one of those casual, unfiltered moments fans adore. Not long after, Jimin liked a fan edit featuring a clip of that very same livestream. The timing was suspiciously close, and for those who have followed their pattern over the years, it wasn't the first time their online activity seemed to align like that. Some fans brushed it off, saying it was mere coincidence. But others, especially longtime Jikook observers, noticed something familiar. Jungkook had mentioned a particular song playing in the background during his live, a soft R&B track filled with lyrics about longing and unspoken feelings. Hours later, Jimin posted a picture with a caption that included a phrase taken directly from that song's lyrics. Was it random? Maybe. But in the Jikook universe, even randomness feels intentional. The thing about Jikook is that their connection isn't defined by grand gestures. It's in the small, delicate echoes of each other's presence. For instance, when Jungkook posted a mirror selfie in a casual outfit, wearing a bracelet that fans identified as one Jimin had been seen wearing months before, the fandom collectively gasped. This wasn't just any accessory, it was one of those little items tied to sentimental meaning. ARMYs have seen them share similar pieces before. Shirts, rings, even nail colors that match without any clear reason. But what makes this recent wave of interactions stand out isn't just the matching items. It's the emotional tone. Jimin's posts lately have carried an intimate, reflective energy, sunset photos, soft lighting, captions that feel like quiet confessions. Jungkook, on the other hand, seems to mirror that vibe with his late-night musings, his soft smiles, and those fleeting expressions when he seems lost in thought. It's like they're communicating through emotions rather than words, a language that only those who truly understand them can perceive. ARMY, being the attentive detectives they are, began noticing another curious detail: timing. Every time one of them goes live or posts something personal, the other appears online shortly after. It's as if they're aware of each other's digital presence, not necessarily interacting openly, but staying close in that quiet, unseen way. Fans began tracking the patterns. When Jimin liked a fan post mentioning Jungkook, Jungkook would appear on Weverse within the hour. When Jungkook uploaded something on Instagram, Jimin would soon update his own account, often with matching energy. There's an undeniable synchronicity between them, as if their wavelengths are perfectly in tune. But that's always been the essence of Jikook, two people connected beyond performance, beyond the screen, expressing care through invisible threads. What truly shook fans recently was an Instagram story. Jungkook uploaded a short clip of him humming to a song while sitting by his window. The lyrics were about missing someone who feels close even when they're far. Hours later, Jimin posted a picture of the night sky with the caption, "Under the same moon." ARMY couldn't handle it. The parallel was too precise, too poetic. It felt like a quiet conversation happening in public, a whisper between two souls across the digital void.
다 보셔야 돼요.
And maybe that's what makes Jikook so intriguing. They never need to be loud. Their silence is filled with meaning. Every post, every like, every shared phrase becomes a code, a message wrapped in subtlety. Fans who have followed them for years know that Jikook's story has always been told through these quiet interactions. From those early days when they would share behind-the-scenes glances, to now when their communication seems more mature, private, yet somehow even deeper. The evolution is remarkable. What was once playful teasing and open affection has transformed into something more nuanced, almost sacred. One could say it's simply friendship, and perhaps that's true. But Jimin and Jungkook's friendship operates on a wavelength that defies easy explanation. It's the way Jungkook's expression softens whenever Jimin's name is mentioned, the way Jimin instinctively looks for Jungkook in a crowd, the way they mirror each other's energy without even realizing it. Their online interactions only highlight what's always been there, a bond that transcends ordinary definitions. Even when they aren't seen together physically, their digital footprints seem to align, forming a quiet narrative of presence and connection. Another layer to this subtle communication lies in music. Both have used songs as emotional outlets, often sharing music that seems to reflect their inner state. When Jungkook shared a melancholic playlist filled with songs about yearning, Jimin posted lyrics about missing someone. It felt like two halves of a story told from different perspectives, a musical dialogue written in the language of emotion. Fans began connecting these dots, realizing that Jikook have always expressed themselves through art, through choreography, lyrics, and sound. Their solo works even mirror each other in unexpected ways. Jimin's emotional vulnerability in Letter and Jungkook's soft confessions in Still With You seem like echoes of the same sentiment. And now, years later, their social media interactions carry the same energy, reflective, gentle, intimate. But perhaps what truly makes these moments powerful is the restraint. Jimin and Jungkook never spell anything out directly. They leave it open, ambiguous, allowing fans to interpret, feel, and wonder. And in that ambiguity lies the magic, a mystery that keeps ARMY invested, emotionally connected, always searching for meaning between the lines. Of course, not everyone sees it the same way. Some argue that fans overanalyze, that coincidences shouldn't always be romanticized. But even then, there's no denying that Jikook's connection holds something uniquely magnetic. It's not just fan projection. It's a pattern built over years of genuine affection, care, and synchronicity. Whether it's Jimin posting a lyric that echoes Jungkook's livestream, or Jungkook humming a tune that seems to carry Jimin's emotional tone, their online interactions paint a quiet portrait of mutual understanding. They don't need to interact publicly to feel connected. Their presence in each other's digital orbit says enough. It's like they're writing letters in the sky, invisible to most, but clear to those who know where to look. Even when both of them go quiet, no posts, no lives, no mentions, the silence itself feels heavy with meaning. Fans can sense it, because Jikook's story has never been about words alone. It's about timing, energy, and emotional resonance. As Jimin and Jungkook continue their solo paths, these subtle interactions feel even more precious. It's a reminder that no matter how much the world around them changes, some bonds remain unshaken. They've grown, evolved, and matured, yet the connection still lingers like a quiet song only they can hear. Every subtle smile, every mirrored gesture, every well-timed post adds another layer to the narrative ARMY has followed for a decade. It's as if they're saying, "We're still here. We still see each other." In the end, decoding Jikook's social media interactions isn't just about finding evidence. It's about understanding the language of affection that they've built, a language of glances, timing, and gentle echoes across digital space. It's about appreciating how two people can remain deeply connected even in silence. Because maybe that's the most beautiful part of all that. After all these years, Jimin and Jungkook don't need to speak loudly to be understood. They communicate in ways only they truly know, and the world gets to witness fragments of it through these quiet, poetic moments. And for ARMY, that's enough. Enough to believe to feel, and to keep decoding every subtle heartbeat between them, the hidden rhythm of Jikook. Thank you for watching Jikook Diaries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you believe that sometimes silence speaks louder than anything else. See you in the next episode where every glance, every lyric, and every subtle post tells a story only Jikook could write.